So welcome, ladies and gentlemen. This is the third section within the caregivers page. So first, we did a overview and basic navigation within the caregiver interface. So now we did the account, and now we are on the shift tab. So the shift tab within the caregivers page, very important. This is where every hips and juggle will happen. So the caregiver, every day, this is your to-go place. You come here, you want to look at the shifts that have been assigned to you, the shift that the scheduler has assigned to you, or your company has assigned to you. You might want to come here. Remember, the caregiver's interface is mobile friendly. You are not obliged to use you're not obliged to use a tablet or a desktop to access this mobile application. The caregiver's interface is completely mobile because we know that caregivers probably cannot afford a laptop or a desktop. That will be too much logistics for them. So we have reduced the financial burden. Caregivers, your interface is mobile friendly. So you can use your mobile phone and access this particular interface. The whole of your interface is mobile friendly. So especially your account page, your shift page, shift updates, messaging, applications, all these tabs are mobile friendly. You might want to use your mobile phone to have the best experience. So with that said, remember, like I said, the caregiver first has been assigned two shifts. One shift right here and the other one right here. So when you have a shift, this is your shift card for Tuesday. This is another shift. Your shift will appear right here. Every day is going to appear in the column format right here. So you have your shift. You might, each time you are about to start a shift, the caregivers, do not forget, when you click on your shift, a pop-up will come, please enable live location. You have to enable your live location. If you do not enable your live location, you won't be able to start that particular shift. Why? Once you enable your live location, and please do not attempt to start the shift 5 minutes or 10 minutes before the shift start time. Remember, the start time is 10 p.m. Do not attempt to start the shift earlier. You won't be prompted. You won't be able to click the start button. You won't be able to log in or to start the shift at that particular time. You have to start the shift minimum 10 minutes before your start time, 10 to 5 minutes. The most prompt time is 10 minutes. Make sure you want to start the shift 10 to 5 minutes before the shift start time. So if your shift starts at 9 p.m., you might want to attempt to start your shift at 8:50 p.m. Do not attempt to start your shift earlier. You won't be prompted. You won't be able to do that. So make sure that you might want to come and attempt to start your shift always within the range, within 5 to 10 minutes before the shift start, or even on or the exact time. No problem. But when it's greater than 10 minutes, you won't be able to do that. So when you do that, as a prompt that will come up, you will see enable the location. This location is going to check where you are, where the device that you are attempting to start your shift with, the location of that device based on Google API. The Google location API is going to locate that device and know where that device is. It will match that device's address with the address of the client. Remember, it will calculate the distance where you are from the client. So if you are greater than 300 meters, or let's say 0.3 miles, so if you're greater than 0.3 miles from the client's location, you won't be able to start that particular shift. So you have to be less than 0.3 miles, and then the start time doesn't have to be greater than 10 minutes. So if you're starting your shift, you need to be, say, you're starting the earliest 10 minutes, not more than 10 minutes. So 10:50, the range is 10:50, 8:50 to 9:10 p.m. If you have a shift that starts at 9, remember, you have a window. You have a 15 minutes window to start that shift. Else, you need to contact your office, you need to contact your scheduler or your coordinator to help you and start that particular shift. You need to start on time and you are the right location. So if you are attempting to start the shift late, if you are late, you are attempting to start the shift, you won't be able to start the shift because the time has passed for you to do that. So you need to call your coordinator, tell them your ETA. They will give you a phone call. It might be a video call. It's very important. It might be a video call to verify your location. Where are you? Proof, show us where you are. Show us the client. If you are the client's house, show the client. Then your care coordinator can update your shift to active. It is very, very important. When your shift is then active, then you can end your shift at the right time. You must, same thing, you must be at the right place. You must be at the client's house. You must be at the client's house because when you are attempting to end your shift, the app is going to calculate your geolocation and the client's address. So you must be within that vicinity. You must be within 0.3 miles around your client's address. So you cannot be further away and you are attempting to end your shift. You won't be able to end your shift. You won't be able to end your shift. So you guys just note this. So that's why I'm taking too much time. I'm putting too much energy on this because I know how caregivers behave. I know how caregivers think too. So you have to be very, very careful when you are attempting to start your shift. You must be at the right location and the time. You must not be too early and you must not be late more than 10 minutes. You have to call your office so that they can help you do that. So the app is very user-friendly. You will have all these interactions right here. I cannot take you through that process, particularly right here now because of the time lapse this shift we have right here. But the manipulation and everything, it's very, very easy. The interface is easy. You might want to contact your care coordinator or your scheduler so they can help you if you have any issues. So it's very, very important. So you see, if I click on the shift, they will tell me the time. You look at the time right here, it's 5:40. The time on my PC right now is 5:42 p.m. This is Californian time because I did it because based on the programming of the application, I had to set my time to California time so that everything works here and I can explain things to you so that you understand how everything is functioning. So when you enable your geolocation, this is the pop-up you will receive. This is the client's place. You have to do, these are the reminders that you will see. These are routine care. The things that you might want to, these are the reminders that you want to see. They say too early to clock in. This is my distance to the client's location, 196 miles. This is the distance. This is the distance to the client's address. This is the distance to the client's address. So this is a calculation that the Google API will do automatically. So if you are not on, you have to be on time. These are the two things. These two factors very important. You have to be on time. You have to be at the right range. You must not be too far from the client's house, or you must be within the client's vicinity for you to clock in. Else, you won't be able to clock in. You have to call a video call to your caregiver or your care coordinator or your scheduler for them to verify and know that you are at the client's house in order for you to clock in. Else, you won't. The same thing with the clock out. The same mindset you used to approach it. It's the same. You have to be at the same place and the time too. You must not clock out early. So these are the functionalities that you have to watch out for. So thank you very much. And I think that'll be all for this section. So if you have any problems, you might want to check in with your scheduler. You might want to check in with your care coordinator so that you are always in line with these concepts.